teaching you English through 2-minute lessons.
In this lesson, you will learn how to negotiate in English.
So Richard, I'd like to hear more about how you charge for your service.
Sure, Mr. Mark. We offer 1-year unlimited data storage for $2,000.
Can you clarify the data rate? Exactly how much storage can be used when you say it's unlimited?
We have a fair use policy of 10 terabytes.
Can you bring down the rates? We won't need that much storage anyway.
We have a 7 terabyte storage for 2 years at the same price. I'm sure this is the best package for you.
I don't know, Mark. Let me sleep on it. Mr. Smith, can you please give me your best offer?
Sure, Mr. Mark. I can give you 15 seconds of airtime for $2,500 if you sign a contract for 100 such ads.
But your price is too high. I'm getting a quote for $2,000 from a rival network.
There's a good reason. Their viewership is also 30% smaller than ours. It actually works out to be more expensive.
Well, I never negotiated the deal with them. Let's do this. Give me a rate of $2,000 and I'll sign the contract.
I don't think we can afford it.
Check it up with your boss, Mr. Mark. I'm sure he'll give you a go-ahead.
Mrs. Ivy, you know that I applied for a salary increase last month.
Yes, Richard. I forwarded your request to the Human Resources Manager.
I hope you will consider the matter. My last 2 annual performance reviews were good, but I haven't had a salary hike for 2 years.
I'm aware of that, Richard, but the salary issues are handled entirely by HR.
I have to admit, this is really disappointing.
Richard, the manager responded that it's not our policy to increase salary by 30%.
So, can I expect 25%?
I will talk to the manager again about it, Richard, but 10% is standard.
Thank you, Mrs. Ivy. I really want to keep working for the company, but I should be able to afford it.
Congratulations on winning the order. The deadline for delivery is 30 days from now.
30 days? Wow, that's cutting it rather thin. I asked for a 45-day period.
Come on, you know we can't afford waiting for 45 days for the material. 30 days is the industry standard.
You're right, Miss Ivy, but you've asked for a special design modification. That's going to take time. I don't want to disappoint you later.
How soon do you think you can deliver it?
Well, I like working with you, so I'm going to make an extra effort. Let's fix it at 36 days.
Okay, Mr. Smith, that sounds reasonable.
I'd like to hear more about how you charge for your service. Can you bring down the rates? Mr. Smith, can you please give me your best offer?
It actually works out to be more expensive. I don't think we can afford it.
I have to admit, this is really disappointing.
I will talk to the manager again about it, Richard, but 10% is standard.
That's cutting it rather thin. I don't want to disappoint you later.
That sounds reasonable.